Robin Hood Radio presents the commentary of Don Morrison. Don is a former editor at Time magazine. He's an author, lecturer, and member of the Berkshire Eagle Advisory Board.
I'm tired of school shootings, supermarket shootings, church shootings, all shootings. I'm tired of nothing getting done about the most serious, most enduring public health problem in America, which also happens to be the most fixable. How? Let us count the ways. Tougher background checks, a measure Congress will take up in the wake of this week's massacre in Uvalde, Texas. An end to the gun show loophole, which allows some buyers to escape background checks. An increase in the minimum age limit for gun purchases to 21. Longer waiting periods for buying firearms. Tougher gun storage rules. Mandatory insurance for firearms, much like the policies we require on cars, trucks, and motorcycles. Mandatory loss tracing and anti-theft devices on guns, using the technology that can find your lost mobile phone. A ban on gun sales to persons guilty of violent felonies, domestic abuse, or hate crimes. A crackdown on ghost guns, those untraceable weapons you can make at home. License requirements for purchasing ammunition. A ban on straw purchases of guns for somebody who's prohibited from buying them. Limits on the number of guns an individual can buy in a single month. Mandatory trigger locks. A rule that guns need a fingerprint ID or a PIN number to operate. A ban on high-capacity magazines, which are used in many mass shootings. Reimposition of the expired 1994 ban on military-style rifles like the AR-15, also used in many mass shootings. An end to the gun industry's unusual exemption from liability for the harm their products cause. New federal safety standards for firearms, which are currently among the few products that don't have any. An increase in the 10% federal excise tax on guns and the 11% tax on ammunition, proceeds going to gun victims. A boost in federal funding for gun violence research, which was virtually eliminated by Congress as a favor to the gun lobby. None of these 18 ideas is new. None is easy. Most of them have broad public support, but they never get adopted. That's because one of our political parties almost always blocks them. Which leads us to the single measure that would solve most of America's gun death problems. A total nationwide ban on Republicans. I'm Don Morrison, and I'm really, really tired.
Don Morrison is an author and editor. He's taught at universities in the United States, Europe, and Asia. He's the European editor of the British magazine Port and a member of the Berkshire Eagle Advisory Board. He lives in Paris, Miami, and in Berkshire County.